Are you wondering if that attractive older woman is giving you the green light, but you're just not picking up on her signals? Well, get ready to sharpen your senses and decode those hidden hints that she's sexually attracted to you. In this video, we'll explore the subtle ways an older woman might be expressing her desire, from the compliments she gives to the way she carries herself in your presence. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped to spot these signs and confidently navigate the exciting world of mature attraction. Let's dive in. 1. Intricate compliments. First up, let's talk about the art of the compliment. Now, when an older woman is sexually attracted to you, her compliments tend to go beyond the standard "you look nice" or "great shirt." Instead, she'll focus on more sensual aspects of your presence, like the sound of your voice or the way you smell. Picture this. You're engaged in conversation with an attractive older woman, and she leans in close, takes a deep breath, and says, "You have this intoxicating scent about you. It's so masculine and alluring." That's not just a compliment, gentlemen. That's a sign that she's tuned into your physical essence and likes what she senses. Or maybe she'll comment on your voice, saying something like, "I could listen to you talk all day. There's just something about your voice that's so soothing and sexy." When a woman starts highlighting these intimate details, it's a clear indication that she's paying close attention to you on a sensual level. So, the next time an older woman starts showering you with intricate compliments, don't just brush them off as mere flattery. Take note of the specific aspects she's focusing on and consider it a subtle hint that she's attracted to you in a deeper, more carnal way. And who knows? With a little bit of confidence and charm, you might just turn those compliments into a prelude to something even more exciting. 2. Changing tone of voice. Let's talk about the power of the voice. You see, when an older woman is feeling sexually attracted to you, it's not just what she says that matters, it's how she says it. And one of the most telling signs of her desire is a sudden change in her tone of voice when she's speaking to you. Pay attention to the way she talks to other people in the room, and then compare it to the way she addresses you. If you notice that her voice becomes softer, more melodic, and almost seductive when she's speaking to you, that's a dead giveaway that she's trying to create a more intimate and alluring atmosphere. It's like she's inviting you into a private world of just the two of you, even if you're surrounded by other people. She might lower her voice to a whisper, forcing you to lean in closer to hear her, or she might draw out her words in a way that's almost hypnotic. Now, this change in tone doesn't necessarily mean she's going to jump your bones right then and there. But it does suggest that she's feeling a sexual spark and is trying to fan the flames of attraction between you. So the next time you're chatting with an older woman and you notice her voice taking on a more sensual quality, sit up and take notice. It's a subtle but powerful sign that she's interested in more than just friendly conversation. 3. Confidential conversations. Now, gentlemen, let's move on to the topic of intimate conversations. When an older woman is sexually attracted to you, she'll often try to create a sense of closeness and connection by engaging you in private, personal discussions. These conversations might start off innocently enough, with her sharing a few details about her life or asking you about your own experiences. But as the attraction grows, she may start to steer the talk in a more intimate direction, touching on topics that are usually reserved for close friends or romantic partners. She might confide in you about her deepest desires, her past relationships, or her secret fantasies. Or she may ask you questions about your own love life, your turn-ons, or what you look for in a partner. The key here is that these conversations feel exclusive and confidential, like she's trusting you with information that she doesn't share with just anyone. It's her way of building a special bond between the two of you and hinting at the potential for a deeper, more intimate connection. Of course, it's important to approach these conversations with respect and discretion. Don't push her to reveal more than she's comfortable with, and always keep her confidences private. But if you find yourself being drawn into these intimate talks more and more often, it's a good sign that she sees you as more than just a casual acquaintance. 4. Suggestive language. Alright, let's talk about the power of words. When an older woman is feeling sexually attracted to you, she may start to pepper her language with double entendres, innuendos, and subtly suggestive phrases that hint at her desire without crossing the line into outright explicitness. It's like a verbal dance where she's leading you towards a more sexual interpretation of her words while still maintaining a sense of plausible deniability. She might make a comment about how she loves a man who knows how to handle himself in any situation. or joke about how she's feeling hot and bothered in your presence. These suggestive comments can be so subtle that you might miss them if you're not paying attention. But if you start to notice a pattern of her using words with sexual connotations or hinting at more intimate scenarios, it's a good bet that she's trying to steer your mind in a more erotic direction. Of course, it's important to remember that not every suggestive comment is an invitation to make a move. Sometimes an older woman may just enjoy a bit of flirtatious banter without necessarily wanting to take things further. But if you find yourself engaging in more and more of these sexually charged conversations, it's definitely a sign that she's interested in exploring a more intimate connection with you. So, the next time an older woman starts dropping subtle sexual hints into your conversations, don't be afraid to play along. Just make sure to keep things respectful and consensual, and let the language lead you where it may. 5. Special attention to her appearance. Now, gentlemen, let's talk about the way an older woman presents herself when she's sexually attracted to you. One of the most telling signs of her interest is when she starts to pay extra attention to her appearance whenever you're around. You might notice that she's dressing up a bit more than usual, wearing clothes that flatter her figure or highlight her best features. Or maybe she's taking more time with her hair and makeup, making sure that she looks her absolute best whenever she knows she'll be seeing you. It's like she's putting on a special show just for you, trying to catch your eye and make a lasting impression. And the best part is, she's doing it all without saying a word. Her appearance is speaking volumes about her desire to attract and captivate you. Of course, it's important not to read too much into every little fashion choice or beauty routine. Sometimes, a woman just wants to look good for herself, and it has nothing to do with trying to impress anyone else. But if you consistently notice that she's putting in extra effort whenever you're around, it's a pretty clear sign that she's hoping to catch your attention and maybe even spark a little romance. So, the next time you see an older woman looking especially put together and radiant in your presence, take it as a compliment and a hint. She's sending you a silent message that she wants to look her best for you, and that's a pretty powerful indication of her attraction. 6. Favoring you over others. Now let's talk about the way an older woman treats you in social situations when she's sexually attracted to you. One of the most obvious signs of her interest is when she starts to favor your company over others, even in group settings. You might notice that she always seems to gravitate towards you at parties or events, choosing to engage you in conversation even when there are plenty of other people around. Or maybe she'll go out of her way to sit next to you at dinner or insist on being your partner during group activities. It's like she's sending out a clear signal that you're her preferred companion, and she wants everyone else to know it too. She might even get a little possessive or jealous if she sees you paying too much attention to someone else, because in her mind, you're the one she wants to be with. Now, this kind of favoritism can be flattering, but it's important not to let it go to your head. Just because an older woman is showing you special attention doesn't necessarily mean she wants to jump into a serious relationship right away, but it is a pretty clear indication that she's attracted to you and wants to spend more time in your company. So the next time you find yourself being singled out by an attractive older woman in a social situation, take it as a compliment and a cue. She's letting you know that out of all the people in the room, you're the one she wants to be closest to, and that's a pretty exciting position to be in. And there you have it, gentlemen, the hidden hints that an older woman is sexually attracted to you. So what's next for you? Discover how older women want to be flirted with, or learn what she says when she thinks you're good looking. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more.